Guys, welcome back to Night TV. In today's video we are looking at top 10 safest countries in Africa today, where rank and position. Have you always wanted to travel to the African continent but you are unsure where to go? One way to look at it is to look at the safest countries in Africa. While safety is hard to give a definitive answer to it, the Global Peace Index, which is abbreviated as GPI, give us some indications of the safest countries in the world. The GPI ranks every country from 1 to 5, with 1 being the safest and most peaceful. However, keep in mind that the GPI should not be the only indicator for deciding which countries are the safest. Helping visitors make informed travel decisions in these safe countries, travelers can focus less on potential dangers and more on the awe-inspiring landscapes and rough beauty that Africa has to offer. 10. Liberia. Liberia, positioned in West Africa, is abundant with rainforests, an array of tropical birds and beachfronts that offer excellent surfing conditions. With a GPI of 1946, it stands as the 10th safest African nation. Since the conclusion of the civil conflict in 2003, Liberia has steadily grown in stability. Collaborations between the Liberian government, the United Nations, and the global community are in motion to ensure further stability and progress. 9. Zambia. With a GPI of 1898, Zambia is slightly less safe than the Gambian, but still reasonably secured. This vast landlocked nation, abandoned in resources, lies in the heart of Southern Africa. Compared to its African counterpart, Zambia is considerably safer for visitors. However, in cities and popular tourist spots, there is a possibility of falling prey to thieves. You can significantly minimize this risk by taking sensible precautions. Minor offenses like pickpocketing or bag snatching may occur, especially around bus and train stations. It's also reported that some petty crimes happen in local nightclubs, certain shopping areas in Copperbelt and Lusaka towns, and other main cities. When compared to other African nations, Zambia is relatively safer for women traveling alone. 8. The Gambia. Boasting a GPI of 1888, the Gambia may not be the highest ranking on the peace and safety scale, yet it offers more security than many other African nations. The Gambia is one of the most poorest countries in Africa, and that is West Africa in particular. It's significant to highlight that the Gambians' global safety standing slipped from 45 place in 2022 down to 59 place in 2023. Broadly speaking, the Gambia is a safe haven for travelers. 7. Namibia. Known for its dry climate and low population density, Namibia is a mineral-rich country on the southwestern coastline of Africa with a GPI of 1859. It is the sixth safest country in Africa. Namibia impressively improved its global safety rank from 68 in 2022 to 56 in 2023. However, the occurrence of muggings does warrant caution, especially when managing cash near ATMs. Most of these crimes typically take place beyond the city center, and the places like police often find taxi drivers complicit in these waves. Namibia's residents are renowned for their friendliness toward all races, and they warmly welcome tourists to their predominantly peaceful country. 6. Madagascar. One of the largest islands, Madagascar still grapples with one of the most significant poverty levels in the world. Despite this, with a GPI of 1,846, it ranks as the 6th safest country in Africa, remarkably sitting 12th spot higher than France in 2023. Madagascar has impressively soared from 84 position to the 55 in just 1 year in the Peace Ranking Index. 5. Senegal. Securing the 5th spot for safety in Africa, Senegal boasts a GPI of 1,827. Globally, it falls into the 52 position for peace located in West Africa and bordering the Atlantic Ocean. Senegal is among the smaller economies. Generally, Senegal is safe for tourists, although it's recommended to exercise caution during the visit. Senegal is typically regarded as a safe destination. Still, it's crucial to remain alert and aware of one's surroundings. 4. Ghana. Securing the 4th spot, Ghana, with a 2023 GPI score of 1,799, is situated in West Africa, nestled between the Ivory Coast and Togo. In 2018, Ghana made the list of the top 10 most rapidly developing countries globally and presently boasts the 2nd largest economy in West Africa. Currently, it stands as the 51st safest country across the globe, compared to several other African countries. Ghana experiences relatively low crime. Nevertheless, crimes ranging from minor to severe do occur. Tourists are advised to avoid displaying or carrying valuable items and to be particularly watchful after nightfall. 3. Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone trails slightly behind Botswana with a 2023 GPI score of 1,792. A British Crown colony since 1808, Sierra Leone secured its independence in 1961. Despite being part of the Commonwealth, it is unfortunately considered its poorest member. In 2022, Sierra Leone was ranked the 50th safest country worldwide, but improved to the 47th spot in 2023. The country's GPI has been improving over the previous years, that is approximately 4 years ago. 2. Botswana. Ranked as the 2nd safest country in Africa according to the Global Peace Index, Botswana it sits in the heart of Southern Africa, despite being one of the poorest nations globally upon gaining independence in 1966. It quickly transformed into one of the most rapidly developing economies. This African nation has secured its place as the 42nd safest country worldwide, just behind Vietnam and ahead of South Korea. Notably, Botswana improved its GPI score from 1,801 in 2022 to 1,762 in 2023. Incidents involving tourists like any sort of misbehavior are well taken care of. During the first 3 months of 2022, the country saw a total of 175,699 foreign arrivals. 1. Mauritius. Mauritius, a nation in the southeast of the Indian Ocean, just off the southwest or the southeast shoreline of Africa, is deemed the safest country in Africa. The island has seen a significant rise in its safety ranking, moving up from the 28th to the 23rd safest country worldwide in 2023, boasting a GPI score of 1,546. To better understand this, consider that Afghanistan, the most dangerous country, has a GPI of 3,448, whereas Iceland, the safest, has a GPI of 1,124. So the number of visitors to Mauritius has seen as 72.09% surge compared to 2019 and is forecasted to approach 90% to 95% of the visitors level seen before the pandemic by the end of 2023.